What do we seek to speak? The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. What do we seek to speak? The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yo, what's going on? What's happening? What is happening? I'm your man, OG Truth with a 2, HURTZ, and this is going to be the run out show. The run out show for nothing but the truth. Y'all see this all-star panel we got up here. We got Big Ant up there in the middle. Over here to the right, we got the my glass is messing up on me. My glass.
I got it. Palpatine himself. Right. Senator Palpatine.
I got the therapist with me. Listen, man, this is what
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead on, man, and we just gonna go ahead on, just go on and just hit them with the gut punch off the rip. Are we live in Falcons Uncensored or
we are live? I'm taking care of all of that. We about to be in Falcons Uncensored everywhere. Yes, sir.
Okay. Listen, man, let's just go ahead on and dive straight into it. Falcons played yesterday, first game of the year against Carolina. Falcons win 24-10. Yes, we have a great portion of the fan base. John St. Clair, happy Monday. Saying Howard, what's going on? D. Sloan, what it is. Listen, we got a great portion of the fan base that they just not happy. And why? Because their quarterback didn't fit their eyeball test. So I'm just convinced, and this is what today's show is about, that many Falcons fans, they just rather be entertained than to win. So who want to start this mess first? Go ahead, Big Ant, because you laughing.
Oh my God. Here we go again. All I'm gonna say is, how long have we been asking for a defense to get off the field on third down? That's my question. How many times did we do that yesterday? How many times did we get a turnover yesterday?
3 turnovers.
So why in the fuck are we complaining about what Ritter did?
That part.
Let's talk about this running back that we have that most of Falcons fans shipped him off, acting like he wasn't on the team anymore. And Tyler Algier, let's put some respect on his goddamn name.
Ooh.
But we over here bitching about Desmond Ritter.
Oh man.
Hold on, RG. Hold up. Let's talk about Joe Burrow putting up 82 passing yards.
Who?
See now you being disrespectful.
So now you cussing at these folks.
Didn't he just get paid?
I think so.
$300 million guaranteed.
Has Ritter gotten that paycheck yet?
Nope.
Okay, what the fuck are we talking about?
Well, here's the thing. For so long with our prior quarterback, our prior QB1, we're not going to talk about the guy from last year. I'm talking about the prior QB1.
Quarterback one.
So many people feverishly said that when he put up 300, 350, sometimes 400-yard games in a Falcons loss, a lot of people dismiss that and pass that off as empty stats because we didn't get the win. And even back then, a lot of us was trying to tell them, well, if we play a teaspoon of defense, just a teaspoon of defense, we win those games. And we were called Ryanites and told we were making excuses and this, that, and the third. Now, we got a guy who's, quite frankly, game managing, not turning the ball over. Only one other guy has started 5 football games and not turned the football over at all. Desmond Ritter is the second guy. So he's not turning the football over, but he's not giving you eye-popping numbers. And we just did something yesterday for the first time since 2017. And people are still pissed. And I don't get it. First of all, everybody who's checking in, y'all just bear with me. This is actually my first show running out. So I just want to give everybody a shout out. Blackheart, Harvey Freeman, Sonia Howard, D. Sloan, Yvonne, Motivated, Dedicated. I see everybody. Maurice Martin, I see you.
Hey, OG, let me say one more thing. And I'll give it back to you.
Okay. Now, y'all go ahead.
This is our first time winning a season opener since the 2017-2018 season.
Uh-oh.
That part.
So
is it okay to mention that?
What are we complaining about? I mean,
I can answer that question. Well, I have an opinion about it.
Go ahead.
OG, if you'll allow me. I got a question. I got a question for the panel, and I got a question for people in the chat. Y'all want wins, or y'all want bragging rights and highlights? I'm gonna ask that question again. Do you want wins, or do you want highlights and bragging rights? And reason why I say that is because y'all want Ritter to be on ESPN, Fox Sports News, First Take, Good Morning Football, throwing the ball from end zone to end zone with somebody like Drake London or Kyle Pitts catching it in the end zone, and we have a kumbaya fairy tale season. Y'all want Bijan Robinson running it from here to Canada and falling down in the end zone off of one play versus wins. And what Ant just said made a lot of sense and went over a lot of people's heads. We haven't had a home opener win since the 2017-2018 season. And the reason why I say y'all probably want bragging rights and y'all want highlights is because you nitpick a win that we need. Now let me break this down for you, and then I'm gonna give it to somebody else. You do realize that we're one less game away from the playoffs. Now follow me. You play your division rival first and you win. That means right now we're in the top of the NFC South. We're over 500. That means that this game right here, had this game been a loss, this would have been the game we look back on and say, damn, we should have won that game because that would have put us in the playoffs. Now, y'all complain about 7-10. Y'all complain about we better not go 7-10 3 years in a row or Arthur Smith going to be on the hot seat. But yet and still you got the, what I'm going to call, head full of water mentality to say, oh, you're going to nitpick a win when it's a win. It's a division rival win. So that means right there, that puts Arthur Smith and them ahead of the curve as far as the playoffs. We win our division, we automatically walk into the playoffs and sit down and wait for the rest of y'all to catch up. So my thing is that, hold on, Ant. If you don't like the way Arthur Smith is running it, if you don't like Ritter, y'all can stop watching the games. You got 31 other teams, or in my estimation, you can duct tape your face closed for the next 16 games. I'm done.
But why?
That's not
Didn't this shit
that's
just
not nice.
happen last week, last year?
Yeah, yeah.
What you just said, didn't that just happen week 1 of last year?
Yes, it did. It did. We were 1-2 in game away from the playoffs twice. I'm not trying to have that same scenario this year because people want highlights and bragging rights. I digress.
So let me ask you a question for you. You get right back to it because I have a question. Not so much a question, but something that really captured my attention with this Falcons team. And I'm looking at a picture. You probably already saw it. It had 3 guys on it, and those guys
Oh,
were Kyle Pitts, Bijan Robinson, and Tyler Algier. You,
the
you you know what
Triforce.
that means? Y'all know what that means? When you got 3 of those guys, and every last one of those guys had touchdowns. So
Mm.
we always talk about balance, and we always talk about not having 1 or 2 guys that's on always be there, like Matt Ryan and Julio Jones. We always talked about balance, right? This has been one of the first time that we've actually had 5 heroes of this game. We had 5 heroes of this game, and not one of them was a fucking quarterback. Let me
Mm-hmm.
say this shit again. Let me say this shit
Ooh,
again
say
because I
that
don't think
again,
y'all
bro.
heard what I just said.
God
We
damn
had
it.
5 heroes of this game, and now one of them was a fucking quarterback. You know
Ooh.
who the
Mm,
5 guys
mm.
was? And I'm
Mm.
not talking about the restaurant. I'm not talking about 5 guys at the restaurant. I'm talking about 5 guys. I'm talking about
See what you
Bijan
doing there, man.
Robinson, Tyler Algier. We had Jesse Bates. We had Lorenzo Carter, and we and Grady Jarrett. Those 5 guys that was very instrumental in that win yesterday. Them guys dominated yesterday. And we talking about 5 guys that, and neither one of them was a freaking quarterback. So what you got with that? I'm gonna throw it right back to the host of the show, man. OG Two Perk. But I just
Well,
wanted
see,
to say that real quick.
here's the thing. Thank you, man, Mike, for asking that question. See, I think people just can't come to grips with the fact that Arthur Smith and his coaching staff is showing a different blueprint to where you can actually win a football game and and a quarterback not be showcased. And
That part.
you got some fans that just, I don't know whether if it's a situation of mental health, please say that because I kind of work in that area. I mean, and then listen, man, we got help over here. We got therapists, ATL, therapists, ATL. Listen, he don't mind helping you,
I
but
don't.
at the end of the day, what we're trying to do is, I'm a results type person, and the bottom line is to win a game.
Yep.
If you look at on most of the social media outlets, you will almost your brain cells will almost start to diminish just watching some of the dialogue that a lot of our loyal supporters print out. Like somebody just told me that the 111 passer rating didn't mean shit. I'm like, for real?
What?
Okay. His overall rating was 20. Well, he didn't do shit yesterday. It was Bijan and Tyler. I said, okay, I'll take that. We're 1-0. And he didn't turn the ball over. And he had good ball security, except for the first drive? Like, what is it? Why do these folks want to, why do these folks want to be entertained? Let me tell y'all something about entertainment. and feel free to jump in, anybody. See, I can be entertained at the circus. I can go to the circus and I can be entertained at the circus. I can go to Uptown. I can go to Uptown Comedy Corner over in Apeville, and I can be entertained. I can go to AMC movie theaters and I can be entertained. I could go to the Blue Flame and be entertained.
I know that's right.
Peanut butter.
I could go to all these places.
Stop.
I could go to all these, if it's okay for us to say that, because right now we're so heavily scrutinized to where we have to. I guess we got to be politically correct, so to speak. Shout out to Mad Mike Sports. Shout out to AFN. Shout out to the Unholy Alliance. Shout out to the heavy hitters. Hey, haters, take a seat. Now, but we can be entertained, right? And guess what? I don't mind. I even don't mind being entertained watching my team. But at the end of the day, I just want to win a football game. Okay, listen. The 1972 Miami Dolphins, 51 years ago. They probably, arguably, is the most boring team in all of sports history. But guess what they didn't do?
Didn't lose a game.
They did not lose a football game.
Mm-mm.
And to this date, they are the only team to ever accomplish that feat. They didn't lose. Bottom line, it's about results, about winning and losing. So now I'm about to really go ahead, OG Big Sam. Before I go there, I'm gonna need you to go on because I'm about to go there. I'm about to go there.
One, I need you to get your pen and I'm finna lay on your couch for a moment. K-Style might slap me when he see me come to have one of his moments.
Hey, bro, go ahead.
Hold on. The COO got a question. We gonna stick to our plan, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Just don't show him the Jiffy. Just don't show him the jar of Jiff. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes. I watched a lot of football. I don't understand what these Vic guys, misconstrued, confused fools want. The hypocrisy. I don't get what the hell, the hypocrisy. They cry 1 year about stats being useless, and then the next year, damn it, they won't stat. I don't get you people. I don't get you people.
Oh, y'all here y'all go. Y'all just always talking about stats with Matt Ryan.
I just want to win.
You would have thought yesterday that Dez done thrown 5 interceptions, done fumbled 4 times, and threw for 3 yards.
Not 3 yards.
That's what you would have thought, the way these people were acting yesterday.
Like,
okay, y'all. And now I want a lot of y'all. I'm gonna give you some homework. Go back and look up every quarterback that played yesterday. Every quarterback that played yesterday had an interception or a fumble. Who didn't? Guess who didn't?
Ritter.
I'd give you the Jeopardy answer with a question, but I'm just gonna answer it. Desmond damn Ritter.
Doctor.
See, the problem with you people, y'all want cute. Y'all want fancy. Y'all want stilettos. Football ain't cute. It's violent. It's real. It's hard hitting. Understand the saying: defense wins championship, offense wins game. Well, yesterday our defense showed up and set the tone, but you ain't talking about that. We had a top 3 safety that y'all say we overpaid. Had 2 picks yesterday. But ain't nobody talking about that though.
Mm-hmm.
Help me understand, man. Help me understand what y'all problem is. We win and y'all tight. You go run up in Victoria's Secret and grab a 3 sizes too small thong on and run your ass in the middle of a wreck that full intersection.
Ooh.
To all our Christians, to all our Christians, to all of our Christians on here, he's a Christian under construction. God ain't through with him yet. Okay, please don't.
Listen, you know.
Please don't shut us down. Please don't shut us down.
You know, we heard for a decade and a half. Stats don't matter. Renamed the white boy as Stat Ryan.
Oh.
Now here it is. A season or two removed, and y'all want them stats. There's a whole lot of estrogen going on right there. There's a whole lot of bitch assness going on right there. There's a whole lot of hypocrisy going on.
No. We're gonna keep it PG, okay? We're gonna keep it PG.
Samuel.
Hey, we're gonna be nice.
Games. You got
we gotta get back to the host. It's not your show. You got a show coming Wednesday, okay? Let OG have his show.
He's cool. He's cool because the Grumpy OGs. Matter of fact, tune in at 7 o'clock tomorrow. Grumpy OGs. Boy, y'all gonna love it. Listen, I feel them completely. Okay. I feel like crying right now. I'm about to get the Holy Ghost. Look here, y'all. I was told from a loyal Falcon fan that all you care about is one win. I want a ring. Okay, well, if you want a ring, just go take a bath, something you ain't did in four weeks, and then check the tub out, because we all want the same thing.
Oh, boy.
Okay? Like, you know, to tell a fan that you want a ring, that means you're pretty much telling me in no uncertain terms, because I don't see it or view it as you see it, then I don't want a ring. I think everybody has the same goal. Somebody stop me on the wrong. Everybody has the same goal. And again, I appreciate everybody checking in. D. Coleman, my man Eastside Terry Lloyd, Michael Walker, Wolf Solidified. I see y'all first show. Hey, man, Mike might have to answer y'all questions because I ain't good at this yet. Okay, style. But listen, man, we care about results. Okay. Listen, if I had went to sleep on Saturday night and woke up this morning, I would have thought the Falcons lost 2 touchdowns.
Right.
I really would have thought the Falcons lost. I really would have thought the Falcons lost by 2 touchdowns. I don't get it with our fan base. I don't get it. Okay, we're trying to go 1-0 each week. Okay, I'm not trying to give you catchphrases. I'm not trying to be Dan Quinn and give you catchphrases. Now, it ain't about name dropping, but if you look at some of the numbers of a lot of, somebody pull up. Listen, I ain't good with all this. Somebody pull up Kirk Cousins' numbers from yesterday. Can somebody pull up Kirk Cousins' numbers?
Yeah. Hold on, give me a second.
We'll pull up every quarterback that played yesterday that had a turnover.
I'm getting it. Hold on.
I'm trying to go somewhere with this. Somebody pull up Kirk Cousins' numbers.
It's ESPN.
I know it. Oh, we trying.
Yeah. He being disrespectful.
I got it. Hold on. Woo. Oh, I know where you're going with this.
Yeah.
So, come on, ESPN, dang. You hit the app. So, Kirk Cousins had. Here you go. Kirk Cousins had. was 33 or 44, 344 yards, 2 touchdowns and 1 interceptions.
In a loss.
And they still lost.
In a loss.
Say it again for the ones in the back with hard
That's
hearing.
what y'all want? Is that what y'all want?
Bucks raised boats has pointed out to us that Baker Mayfield didn't have a turnover. Well, he didn't throw a pick, did he? Did he fumble? But nevertheless, okay. So Baker Mayfield and Desmond Ridder didn't turn the ball over yesterday, and their teams won.
Mm-hmm.
That part.
Yeah.
I care about ball security. I care about taking care of the football. Okay? I don't care. Listen, I don't care if we have to win a Super Bowl, Trent Dilfer, Brad Johnson style, Jeff Hostetler style. I don't care about winning a Super Bowl that way. I really don't. I don't care about, guess what? Joe Willie Namath is one of the most famous quarterbacks in the history of all quarterbacks, and he retired after 13 years, went first ballot Hall of Fame, and he threw 47 more interceptions than he did touchdowns. You think I'm lying? Go look it up right now. You better believe the OG do his research now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
No lies told.
Nope. I detect no
lies.
I mean, it's the truth.
And all he did was turn around and hand the ball off in the Super Bowl. And hey, he was Broadway Joe.
Wait a minute now. Hold on. I got an even better example. We have a recent Super Bowl. Well, it wasn't a whole lot of yards, but it was a whole lot of defense, and everybody complained. It was the most boring Super Bowl they ever watched. Rams and Bucks.
Rams
and Patriots. I'm sorry. Rams and Patriots.
Was it Rams and Patriots, or was it was Rams and Patriots?
Rams and Patriots.
That was here, right? What was the score, like 19-0?
No, what was that? 13-6.
It was like 13-6 or 10-3.
13-3.
13-3.
Yeah, 13-3. Yeah.
There was one touchdown scored in the big dance, our national holiday, and people complained because there was too much defense playing. It was boring. No, if that type of game bores you, you shouldn't be watching football.
That part.
Winning is my entertainment. I don't know about y'all. Matter of fact, and again, everybody was checking in. Southside 12 was having 13-3. Listen, hey, winning is what matters. Winning is what matters. Listen, we won the football game yesterday. Yes, does Desmond have room for improvement? Of course. 5th start of his career. Yes, he got room for improvement. We already know that. Okay, there's a few things that we need to work on. But I already know on the show tonight. I'm gonna let the fellas handle that on the show tonight. On the other things that we need to work on. Okay, we saw 76 have a tough time with a dog of a linebacker. Listen, we knew going into the game, we had already discussed this, that the Carolina front seven is formidable. We knew this. We knew that they was going to bring it to us. Listen, just like we don't like them, they don't like us. And they came here to win the football game yesterday, and they tried. But they didn't succeed.
That part.
And Desmond Ridder did not do anything to cause harm to this football game. A lot of you guys, and listen, I need everybody to just take a deep breath because I got to bring up February the 5th, 2017. I got to bring it up. Take a deep breath. One of the main things people talk about, Matt Ryan probably had like the 2nd highest rated passer rating in the history of the Super Bowl. But it's 2 things people won't let go. The sack fumble and him not supposedly audibling or calling timeout. You want to talk about his mental mistake, and you're going to talk about his physical mistake. Desmond Ridder's not doing that. Okay? And no, we're not blaming Matt Ryan for losing the Super Bowl. That's a whole nother show. Trust me, that's a hint. That's going to be in the future on Nothing But the Truth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm.
That might be a long show. At the end of the day, we're not blind. We're not oblivious. We saw things that need to be worked on. Okay, but at the end of the day, Arthur Smith, guess what? I was listening. Look. We all fans when we watching the game. When we watching the game, we all fans. Look, yesterday I was in here throwing shit at my TV, all that stuff there. I was cussing out Arthur Smith for running for running Bijan on third and four.
Third
We
and
had
10,
settled for
yeah.
we
Yeah.
had to settle for the field goal. But guess what? I also do. Once I get out of my feelings, I go back. I give you some peanuts and raisins. See, that's my little mix there. Get some peanuts and raisins. You try that, y'all. I'm telling you. I give you some peanuts and raisins, and I eat my peanuts and raisins, and I watch the game again. Guess what? Because I'm out of my feelings now. I'm through being mad. I'm through being mad at Bijan. I'm through being mad at Kyle Pitts for missing that block, and Bijan got blowed up. I'm through it. I'm through being mad at Caleb McGarry for getting abused in the first half by Brian Burns. You know, I'm through. I'm through with all of that. And I go back and I watch the game again. And then I can see where, you know what, we can work on A, B, C, and D. But I'm not fixated on one position. I'm not fixated on one position. And I don't want to get too much off topic, but the bottom line is, listen, folks, winning comes first. The entertainment, it's like a dessert. Like prime time when he played here, the prime time part of him was a dessert. Okay, that was a dessert. But him being the number one shutdown corner in football for a good 10-year stretch, and in my opinion, arguably the greatest return guy in the history of the league, that's what made me love him the most. At prime time, I can get that anywhere. I can get that anywhere. It's about getting the win. We got the job done. Listen, okay, so we had to win a game ugly. How many games did we look so damn cute, but lost in the end?
Still lost.
Remember that 37-36 game to the Saints? When I think Matt went for like over 350
and 5 TD.
Would you believe he got blamed? Would you believe he got blamed for us losing that game?
Mm-hmm.
Don't surprise me.
OG. Hey, OG. But you know, it's like me and OG Sam was sitting at the game. And the one thing that people got to understand about, especially about that thing with Bijan, a lot of them calls and a lot of that stuff, and I keep telling y'all, Arthur Smith played 60-40. He played 60-40. And it was done because if you look at that offense, we know the offense is young. Number one, he did that to see what the other team would bite on, what plays they would bite on. Number two, he wanted to see and get their rhythm going. Because I asked Sam about them running Bijan so much. But when I asked him that and I sat there, kind of thought about it, they zeroed him. He knew they was going to zero in on Bijan the whole game. It's a lot of stuff we saw that they'll talk about later. But a lot of the stuff y'all look at, to include how they scheduled the injuries, a lot of that stuff is psychological warfare. Arthur Smith knew exactly what he was doing. But to the average fan that don't really study the game, it's going to go over your head. It's going to look like bumbling mistakes. Y'all got to pay attention, man. They tell you in these press conferences what went down. They tell you. Let's get your
homeboy. Let's introduce your homeboy in here real quick.
Hey man, look here, man. We got a special treat, man. Let me tell you something, man. Have y'all ever seen the Big Verb and the OG Truth HURTZ show? And I got my man down here on the left, my man Eddie Carswell, Eddie from Dublin. Eddie I'm gonna call him Eddie Facebook because this Negro here got about 10 Facebook profiles. But hey,
10.
Listen, let me tell y'all
10 of
something.
the motherfucker. I had to keep one on deck. My backup plan got a backup plan. You feel me?
Listen,
that's how I roll.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Eddie, I want you to start off with Eddie cussed me out yesterday. I want you to tell, just to let you know that we all be fans during the game. Before you go into what you got to say, let everybody know. With 82 people on here, how I was acting at halftime, and then go into what you got to say.
He was acting like a straight jackass. Called my phone. He was like, "Man, look, man, we got to do better than that. We got to throw the ball. We got to do that." Like, listen, man, you got to be patient, brother. It's the first game of the year. We got a whole new roster, whole new defense. We had $80-something million we had to put towards new players. The operative word is new players. We got a lot of young players on offense that really hadn't played together as a unit. So pretty much, it's the first time this team has played together. So to expect them to come out in the first game, in the first half, and look like what they're going to look like by the game 8 or 9 is not even realistic. You know what I'm saying? So it's the best thing for us to do is find a way to grind through that downtime and get to the point where we can just see a way to a win, work on what we got to work on after the game over with, but we still continuing to win. He didn't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I ain't trying to hear that. No. We got to do this. We got to do that. We gonna pay. We done drafted this player here. We drafted this player here. Listen.
Hey. I got a proposition for you real quick. This is Man Mike here. All right. So everything that you just said right there, I want to officially invite you to be a part of Truth Hurts, right? Because I need some people in this mug that got some common sense. Okay, we need some fans in this mug that got some common sense. So I'm personally inviting you. I know I'm probably going over my head. True.
I can't hardly talk in group, but I'm fresh off suspension. So I'm locked in, baby. I'm a recidivist. You know what I'm saying? I be back and forth to Rice Street all the time, baby. You know what I'm saying? But I'm turned over a new leaf. I'm a Muslim this week, so hey, everything good, baby.
I wanted to ask Ed a question. I want to ask Ed a question. You know, me and you go back and forth a lot because we tear each other head off about the Hawks. A lot of times I say, when it comes to the Atlanta Hawks fans, I say a lot of Hawks fans want to be entertained instead of winning. What are your thoughts about the stuff that you've been hearing and seeing this morning when it comes to the Falcons? Because that's the basis of this show right here. I'm convinced that a lot of Falcon fans would rather be entertained than winning. Give your perspective on that.
I'm convinced a lot of Falcons fans ain't actually Falcon fans.
That part. Wait.
Real shit.
No, you can't be cussing.
You can't say that.
I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm convinced a lot of Falcon fans are not true Falcon fans. Because one, let me say this. Because for one, everybody talking about, well, we played a rookie, in his first game. Listen, our quarterback, this is 5th game. This is his 5th football game he's played in. You know what I'm saying? But it seems like nobody want to take that into consideration. They don't want to give that a true, honest, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you right about that. He really don't have much experience at all. But I'm gonna tell you what, in the 5 games that he's played, what he has not done is lost games for us. He hasn't given the ball away. He hasn't made a lot of mistakes. If you think back even to the first game he played, Desmond Ridder hadn't made a lot of mistakes. You know what I'm saying? He's played safe. He's he really hasn't done a lot that you can look at and be like, man, I just don't like the way he does this or that. But he is just playing a safe brand of football, and it seemed like he's just doing what he got to do to get him to the point where everything that he's able to open himself up. You know what I'm saying? But now, when you got the team together like we got them now, it won't be long before we play a game to where they ain't got a Brian Burns coming off the damn edge. Because yesterday, hell, that Brian Burns was damn near taking the hand off out of his hand whenever he was trying to give it to Bijan. You know what I'm saying? When you got somebody coming off the edge and you got Derrick Brown basically abusing your guard, like he was abusing our guard yesterday. You don't got time to sit back and let your feet sit and then throw the ball downfield. So you got to do quick passes. You got to do screens. You got to do things to get the ball out your hand fast. But see, everybody telling me, well, Ritter ain't do nothing. Ritter ain't this. I said, this is what I asked him. I said, tell me some of them things all them things he did wrong that you saying he did wrong. And I sit back and wait for him to give me a list of them. And can't nobody. All they saying is, I just don't like him.
But you know what? But you know, Eddie, I'm gonna piggyback off of that. In the same breath as you saying, telling everybody on this side of the ball to be patient. We working with Ritter, right?
Right.
That's the same stuff that now they want to put on Bryce Young because now he's become mortal after dealing with the Falcons. Because beforehand, Bryce was supposed to step on the field and throw 3,000 passes in one quarter and put up 40 points on us. So saith the crowd. Mm-hmm. And the thing I keep telling people, you say 5, right? And I say technically 6. I said because remember, he won that preseason game when Bernhardt caught that last pass. Remember that in his first ever game in the NFL. Yep. So the thing I keep telling people, there is no way in the world you could have put Bryce Young in them last 4 games of the season and he would have came out the way Ritter came out.
Hey, There's no way. Interject real quick. Let me interject before I kind of get it and wrap it up and get everybody's opinion on it. But
I want to say this because we got to wrap it up, okay, y'all. I really appreciate this. Is my first go round, man. I don't know if I'm gonna be fired after today, but today we got a lot of content out. All right, it was a hell of a show. I appreciate everything and everybody out there. And let me tell y'all something, man. Before I have everybody tell me where they can be found. United we stand, divided we fall. All right. Ooh, I think we need a little more union, and I think we need to be a little more united, and that's just all across the front. Also, I'd be remiss if I didn't acknowledge what today is. 22 years ago today, the country was shook with the September 11th attacks. My thoughts and prayers are for everybody who was affected on that day, and I think ironically it was on a Monday. Yeah. Now with that being said, we're gonna go around the horn. I need everybody to tell me what's your thing, where you can be found, and we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna start with you, Big Ant. Let's get it.
Hey, we appreciate everybody coming out, supporting OG on his first show. Y'all can find me on Twitter, Big Ant True, and on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, just Big Ant. Anything that AFN got going on.
Y'all don't want to talk. Y'all don't want to hear from Mike, do you? Let's go to the therapist.
Damn. Hey, look, man. Hey, look. Salute to the OG Truth Hurts, man. Wonderful show. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Also, man, salute to Eddie. I'm gonna call him Eddie 10, man. Eddie 10, thanks for coming on, bro. You know what I'm saying, with your knowledge, man. You know, but hey, I'm a therapist. Y'all can find me on Twitter. Y'all can also find me on TikTok and IG at Elegance Wellness Massage, man. Like I said, your health is your wealth.
You ain't massaging my damn woman. She be right here talking about where's the therapist? Who is that OG Big Sam up on the?
Yes, sir.
On there? Go ahead, OG Big Sam.
OG Big Sam, OG TV on YouTube. SBK the Showstopper Twitter, government name on Facebook and IG. And where you can see me every day of the week, everywhere. everywhere. But you can see me tomorrow night with my OG partner. Yeah,
It's
we
7,
here.
baby.
It's and then you can get this you can get this tea in the STFU on Wednesday with this tea at 1. And you might want to tune in real good this week. Yeah, because the STFU gonna be off the charts.
Eddie C, what you got?
Man, y'all can holler at me, man. For one, you can shop with me and my wife, man, at Carswell Creators on Facebook. We got a Facebook page and a TikTok page, and we also got an Instagram page, man. We do football tables. We do memorial tables for loved ones that's passed. We do lanyards for people in the medical field. We just got a host of things that we provide as far as like creative goods or whatever. Everything is personalized, so everything is a one-on-one. So whatever you buy, it's gonna have your name on it. It's gonna have your pictures or whatever. It's gonna be basically strictly for you and whatever your personality is, whatever your team is. So just check out the website, man, and get back at me. You can inbox me and let me know. Or you can inbox us at that on the page and let us know what it is that you were interested in. And then you can also get at me, man. Me and OG Truth HURTZ, man. We got a show that we do, man. We probably crank that back up probably by the end of this week. We're gonna sit down and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We already been chopping it up, trying to figure out how we're gonna roll it back out. So get at me at Big Verb and OG Truth HURTZ show, man. The dopest show, you know what I'm saying, back and forth that you're gonna ever see when it comes to sports and commentary. And I'm also gonna be more active in the group in the OG Truth HURTZ group and also in the Falcons Uncensored group, my partner group, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just tap in. You'll be seeing me. You'll be seeing me more and more. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have a great year, man. We already started off good, man. They're gonna do them to get better from here on out.
Man, I think you got to be back, man. Man, my crowd over here, you're being requested.
Yeah, but hey, I just got a text. I got a text from the boss lady, on the run request though. He said you got to put on the goddamn shirt, Eddie. All right, you got to put on the goddamn shirt.
Put your goddamn shirt on.
That's all. The boss lady. It's the boss lady. All right.
Degree heat right now, man. Hey, I'm sorry. I apologize. Yeah, listen.
Okay, I gotta shut this down fast. I left Mike last for a reason. Reason why I left Mike last, man, because I may be older than Mike, but Mike is older than me when it comes to this. All right, Mike done put a lot of folks on. Okay, and Mike needs to be appreciated. Mike and Maggie, they need to be appreciated more. Okay, these folks, hey, they deal with life situations, and they still try to help people better their lives. So I ain't trying to get on all that old mushy shit. But man, Mike, thank you, man. Maggie, thank you in the back, baby. Okay, Mike, tell us how we can find you, and then I'm gonna close it out.
I appreciate it, man. You find me at Mad Mike Sports, IG, Facebook, Twitter, all that, man. Even on TikTok, Mad Mike Real on TikTok. We're gonna be doing a lot of stuff on TikTok, a lot of stuff on IG. We're gonna start doing a lot of live shows on Instagram too. So we're gonna be everywhere, man. So holler at me. I'm an OG. That's it.
Listen, man, for everybody who I didn't mention, thank y'all. Okay. Ghost Pepper, Southside 12, Anthony White, D. Coleman. If I missed you, please, Yusuke Knight. If I missed you, please don't take it the wrong way. All right. Jerome 69. I thank you for your service, brother. I did 4 years U.S. Navy. I am a veteran. But I am your man, OG Truth HURTZ. Okay. I can be found. My channel is Truth TV, Truth with a 2. Man, y'all show me some love, man. Y'all show me. I need it. Okay. I'm begging. Yeah, I'm doing the Key Sweat thing. I need it. Show me some love. Like me, share me, subscribe me. Truth TV. I talk about everything on there. Okay, I talk about everything on there. But hey, I'm strong on sports. Listen, I ain't good with politics or no shit like that. But hey, I talk about everything. You can find me on X or Instagram at OG Truth Hurts. You can find me on not on Instagram, but X, Twitter at OG Truth Hurts. On Instagram, Big Scooby. They call me Scooby. I'm Big Scooby, and under my government name, Chauncey M. King on Facebook. I don't know how to do TikTok. My daughter gonna have to show me. For everybody on this panel, everybody, Big Ant, the therapist, Mad Mike,
Yes, sir.
OG Big Sam, Eddie 10. We call him Eddie 10. I'm your man,
Eddie
OG
10.
Truth Hurts.
Eddie 10.
I'm your man, OG Truth Hurts. And listen, on nothing but the truth, we gonna always seek and speak the truth, the whole truth,
Whole truth.
and nothing but
the truth.
I'll see you guys in 6 days and 23 hours at 1 p.m. every Monday. Make sure y'all check us out. And I'm out.
Ooh.